Hello and welcome back to another end of other video. Today we are going to be talking about the near future here and what the pattern will be. So we're going to look at multiple different models, one for the next 84 hours, so the next 4 days or ish. Then we're going to look at the two long-range models to see our next few storm systems and see what their impacts will be and how severe they will be. So if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Now let's get right on into it. So this is the National Weather Service page. We don't have much going on outside the Northeast, where Winter Storm Malcolm is wrapping up in the Great Lakes part of the country, moving into the Northeast. You could see up to 14 inches of snow right in here in New York. That's just where you get most of the snow for the longest period of time. So let's quickly move over to the NAM. This is going to tell us our very near future, next 84 hours. So we have Malcolm, that moves out. Next storm system is actually a Clipper system, and that moves through Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and then into the Northeast. Minimal impacts there. Then another Clipper system here across the central part of the country. That also disintegrates. Then we have to start looking back out west for a southern snowstorm in the southern Rockies. So let's move over to the GFS and see the GFS's take on multiple snowstorms. So GFS has Malcolm wrapping up pretty close to what the NAM has. Then it has those Clipper systems moving through, pretty much exactly what the NAM said. Then we get right over here. This is where the GFS differs. It has this low pressure lingering off the coast of California. Doesn't really move into the southern Rockies to set something up in the Northeast. So we have this little Clipper system here. That could give you a little bit of flurries. That is Wednesday. Then you get another Clipper system. That stays mainly in Canada, but that's Thursday time frame. Now we get some moisture moving into the southern Rockies, but at that point, there's just not enough there. Could see a little snow in the south on Saturday, but overall, it doesn't have much moisture until, this is Monday the 25th, where it's setting up a heavier snowstorm, but that just dives off to the south, so really the impacts are in a much smaller area. So that's kind of different from other models. So the European model, which is the most accurate global model, has Malcolm moving out pretty similar to what the NAM says. Then you have those two Clipper systems, which are pretty similar. Then it has this Clipper system here. It has that cut off low in the Baja area, so it doesn't have that filtration of more moisture into the drier southern Rocky area. But it does have a very weak nor'easter in parts of New England and the Mid-Atlantic. Most areas such as New York, Philly, DC, Baltimore, gonna be either a mix or just too warm to get anything. Maybe DC could see a little bit when that cold air is still there from Malcolm. Philadelphia, I think brief period of snow, probably gonna switch over to rain, and New York probably the same thing. I think the target for that would probably be southern New England, actually most of New England plus New York, and then that moves off the coast where it intensifies there. Now the European is also loading this in. That looks like another blizzard in the plains. So let's actually take a look at snow totals for all of these. Of course, the NAM is the outlier here with that southern Rocky snowstorm generating some snow down there. It's actually, and you can see the target for the next 84 hours is of course in the interior Northeast, where Malcolm will be bringing heavier snowfall totals. Now with the GFS, we will probably see a little bit less snowfall. So let's take a look at that. Alright, so let's just let it load in here, and yeah, so most of the snowfall is in interior northeast areas from Malcolm, as well as those clipper systems. Then you have this other area that is from that one little snowstorm that could have some more major impacts. And then of course you get your rocky snow. European model will probably have a little bit more snowfall, but this is snow depth, so take that into account. So we're going to go more slowly over this. So you have Malcolm snowfall that gets added on top of mostly current snowfall. Then you have your clipper systems, northeast snowfall, again, target area is southern New England. Then you start to see that next blizzard take place. So if you compare the two models, you have a lot more snow for the European model in the north and east parts of the country. On the GFS, you really don't have much over here. You have more to the south. So those are the differences between the two models. What do you think is going to happen over the next few weeks? Do you think that we're going to see more nor'easters? Do you think that, you know what, we're probably going to get into a clipper phase and just get a lot of smaller snowstorms and kind of take a break from these big blockbuster snowstorms? What do you think? Comment in the comment section down below. But that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.